is no one piece of evidence you could present that would stop me. Oh, God, it's the one piece of evidence you could present that would stop me. It would rather appear as though proceedings aren't going to go quite as you'd hoped.
I like that he gives the smile.
I know, I love Mikatoba.
Damn, sucks for you, my lord. Can't you see all I've done for this country? This has been my struggle.
Objection.
Pick better jurors, then. You picked that
nothing.
child as a juror.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. As you can hear, we've been transported to Smash Brothers, I guess, because everyone is chanting that Strongheart is right. And Strongheart is correct. They should not
I think Little Strongheart's a big dummy and everyone should throw eggs at him.
Well, I'm just sitting over here eating some popcorn and just letting this continue on.
Oh, I wish you brought some eggs to throw at him.
Would you like to throw my bucket of popcorn?
No, they will just go into the fire and make me even burnt popcorn.
Oh, that would
Look,
be
no one can see it, but I am holding my middle finger as hard as I can at him.
I want you to know that I literally heard that. It's like I literally heard that in the cadence of the Moon and Knights from Aqua Teens.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you can see this because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
You have to respect the man's ability to turn a situation to his favor.
We don't.
Lord Strongheart really is a master of manipulation. Susato?
I'm sorry, I'm just very upset about everything, but you've conclusively proven his guilt. And yet, he still manages to evade justice. I just don't know what we can do.
Ryunosuke.
It looks like the trial really is going to come to an end. I'm almost out of options, I think. There's really only one path left open to me. I know
What
the
evidence
answer.
could we possibly use? Check the
The
evidence.
bunny?
So
Do we have the Holmes bunny?
yeah, we do.
We
still
have
the
to find a way to prove that he committed a
We
crime.
do have the Holmes bunny.
Can we just be
I've
like,
been
hey,
told to tug its ears if I find myself at a dead end, and I seem to think we are at a dead end again.
I'm just like, hey man, like you hear what's going on here? Like, did you write this down? Someone outside the courtroom knows.
I mean, if all else fails, right? It helped the first time. Why wouldn't it help the second time? Am I right?
Oh, is that using evidence or is it,
it's
forget
using
it. You know what? Actually, yeah, go
It's
ahead.
using evidence. I mean, I'm taking it out of the court record. I'm going to assume it's evidence. Yes.
That should know.
As I know only too well. That is like the ultimate slamming of desks from Ryunosuke, apparently. Ooh! Oh, this is a new one. This is a different track. Okay. The only
Ryunosuke in here, like, let's get this shit.
Yep. The only thing that carries any weight in court is hard evidence.
But Mr. Naruto,
I forgot this is the only place this track plays, and it's so good.
what evidence is there to use at this stage of the trial?
I have an idea. I don't know whether anything will come of it, but if there was ever a time for using this particular item we have among the evidence, it's now. Let's go.
Your badge.
Hang on, Cosmo, say the line. Cosmo, say the line. Cosmo, say the line.
What's the line?
Don't
Yes!
Thank you.
Oh, okay. That was, I heard it and I was just like, don't forget deal 6.
Oh my! Yes, Mr. Sholmes asked if you had that with you earlier.
We expose all of Lord Strongheart's wrongdoing now. I've no doubt that Mr. Sholmes had already deduced exactly how the truth would unfurl. So I think it must be time for the great detective to take center stage, don't you?
Yes, absolutely. Let's take the hair by the ears then, and heave!
Oh, gently!
All right,
Stop!
here goes. Heave!
Ow, 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 ow. My dear fellows, must I remind you every time, a gentle tug will suffice.
Nah. Mr. Sholmes!
You're looking in quite the wrong direction, Mr. Naruhodo. Because I'm over here.
Mr. Naruhodo, he's...
Please be Spider-Maning on the wall. What the hell?
It's Mr. Sholmes!
Excuse me? I wasn't expecting you back, Sholmes.
That sure is a hologram.
Delighted to be here again, Lord Strongheart.
How?
What year are we in?
You know.
Okay, but seriously, how? What is the meaning of the? Are you dead?
He's friends with Mary Poppins. Mary Poppins has this technology. Okay.
Are you a ghost? Bailiff, seize him! Put that man in irons! This is a close court! You've been warned once already, man!
What kind of governor am I, my lord?
Oh my god, he's a ghost!
We're just going right through him! What is this?
I'm afraid your efforts are wasted. You see...
What is he, the Macarena?
Yeah.
I want you to know, when we initially recorded this, when it was only the Japanese version, the person who was voicing Strongheart at the time, my friend, he got so distracted by this, he couldn't read this line. And I have an entire blooper reel of this because he just didn't know how to respond to what was happening on the screen.
Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena, que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría, cosa buena. Dale a tu cuerpo alegría, Macarena. Hey, Macarena.
The great detective you see before you is composed entirely of light and shadow. An image, if you will. Mr. Naruhodo, I must congratulate you on your fine deductions.
Mr. Sholmes, what on earth is...
Are you familiar, I wonder, with the invention known as the telephone?
Well, yeah, I hear that some public telephones have been installed recently in Tokyo.
The sound speaker's voice is converted into an electrical signal and transferred instantly to another place.
What? Sounds are transmitted, so could not images keep them company, I mused. Iris and I did some modest experimentation to develop such a device specifically for this very day.
Modest experimentation, okay.
Bro invented holograms in the like the 1900s.
Yeah.
It was me, Mr. Naruhodo. I helped invent Hatsune Miku.
Courts, arrest this man right now!
Mr. Sholmes, what the hell is Hatsune Miku?
Arrest this man for future crimes!
Oh, don't worry. You'll find out in a few years, I'm sure.
In only a few years? I hate to break it to you, Mr. Sholmes, but we've barely started making films. Modest experimentation, Mr. Sholmes. What a modest description.
And, somewhat incidentally, I thought we might just as well transmit an entire scene.
Somewhat incidentally, Mr. Sholmes? Now you're just being immodest.
Do you mean to say you're not actually here, Sholmes?
I knew my trusty partner would have no trouble grasping the concept.
Except he's grasping the stand to steady himself after your shocked arrival.
Poor father. I had hoped he might have been forewarned, being the great detective's great partner.
Leave my court at once! Get out or I swear to you!
Dear me, you on the other hand, Lord Strongheart, appear to have a very poor grasp of the situation. Allow me to reiterate, I am not here, which would, I hope, lead naturally to one asking, where exactly are you? The very question I was awaiting! I am at present enjoying the air in a rather splendid garden.
A garden?
And no, it's not Olive Garden.
Oh, darn.
Still, it's not just any garden, you understand. A garden at Buckingham Palace.
What? You can't be. Buckingham Palace?
What's Buckingham Palace, Mr. Sato? I've never heard of it.
Mr. Naruhodo, what the hell? What? You've been here for how long, Mr. Naruhodo?
Mr. Naruhodo, what the hell? Honestly, man.
Mr. Naruhodo, that's like saying you don't know what the Golden Palace is in Japan when you've lived there for at least a year.
Naruhodo, what were you doing while I was presumed dead?
My learned friend, what the hell?
Buying knickknacks and junk?
Yes, knickknacks and junks that look like Buckingham Palace.
They do?
Do you ever read the news, Mr. Naruhodo? Or, I don't know, look at the vast gaze just over there?
Anyway, Mr. Sholmes, is Iris with you there?
Well now, Iris is currently enjoying some tea. With Her Majesty.
Her Majesty?
Not just any Her Majesty, you understand. Her Majesty, the Queen of the British Empire.
What?
Discord. What on earth is all this about?
Buckingham Palace is Her Majesty the Queen's residence in London, Mr. Naruhodo.
Order in court! I demand immediate silence! Her Majesty the Queen? You can't be... I mean, no! This is some sort of unforgivably distasteful trickery by a third-rate detective. That's all!
Unforgivably distasteful trickery. One apt description. A close court session attended by elite members of the judiciary is a rare event. I presume that Her Majesty would be more than a little curious about the proceedings. So, I decided to show her everything, from start to finish.
Huh? You showed her?
Indeed. By dint of the Herlock Sholmes remote cinematograph.
You... meddling... This is some kind of nightmare.
Just as I appear to be standing before you, regaling you with talk of my latest invention, no doubt you've inferred that the reverse is also true. You don't mean... Her Majesty has seen and heard every moment of the proceedings. I assume there would be no objection. After all, every trial in this country is conducted under the auspices of Her Majesty, as you know.
You...
I confess, I am quite impatient to hear Her Majesty's opinion about the unforgivably distasteful trickery in which you've been engaged over the past 10 years.
No! I was merely...
Oh, so sorry to keep you all waiting. Vicky and I had so much to talk about.
Oh my god, she gave the queen a nickname.
Dear Lord,
Hey,
what the hell is happening?
Iris, there you are.
Oh, hello, Mr. Reefy. How are you doing?
Well, Iris, if you've been watching, he's not the Reaper at all.
I need a drink. Oh dear Lord, I need so many drinks.
In fact, I have a little message here from Her Majesty.
A message?
Well then, if everyone is sitting comfortably, ahem. Forthwith and with immediate effect, all authority previously afforded to male Strongheart is hereby revoked for evermore.
Ah!
Furthermore, he will be prosecuted for crimes against his country in a public trial by jury in the coming days. So, it seems that Her Majesty doesn't believe we need to fight fire with fire. Justice in this country needn't be administered from the shadows at all.
That's what I was saying.
Male Strongheart. The darkness you foster to conceal. You foster. No, I said foister, and I was like, wait a minute, no, it's foster. Foster to conceal your despicable actions these last 10 years is a thing of the past now. After today, your brand of law and order has no future, because no longer are you the Lord Chief Justice. In the eyes of the law and of Her Majesty the Queen, you are nothing but a criminal.
Go to jail.
Go to more than just jail.
Adjourned! 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 Court is adjourned!
Oh.
I call dibs.
Man, he hit all those very, very well. Oh my god.
Friends, this is why we don't have fire in the courtroom.
Oh.
Oh, it's Professor Layton rolling on him. Okay.
Oh, cool, he's doing the Dio pose.
This fire animation was so intense that the 3DS couldn't handle it, and there was a lot of frame rate drops.
Oh no.
I remember. This was the only part in the 3DS version where, like, the frame rate just dipped so hard.
Oh, he's still alive. Oh, okay.
He's just a little crispy now.
Lit Van Seeks left a will in which he confessed to everything. Those words came out of Asogi's mouth. It deranged me completely. I knew I must do anything and everything in my power to contain the situation. But I couldn't find a damn document. I searched the cell, but it wasn't there.
Which precipitated the jailbreak plot, I presume.
What do you mean?
The need to obtain that will was all-consuming. I was sure that if I facilitated Asogi's escape, he would emerge with the will somewhere on his person. But despite searching his limp body in the cemetery that night, it still eluded me. It never even crossed my mind that it was concealed in the sword's hilt. What pains me now is that my brother left this world without a word to me.
I'm sorry, Lord Van Seeks.
In point of fact, I think perhaps that isn't the case.
Sorry?
How can that be?
There is more to his Rastrian testament.
What? As I confront the prospect of my demise, I feel bitter regret for my younger brother. Brooke, you've always looked up to me, and now you follow in my footsteps to become a prosecutor. It is my fervent wish that my unspeakable deeds should not hinder your advancement. I ask not for understanding, for none could understand my depravity. I ask only for forgiveness.
Asogi is a fine detective, on a hunter worthy of respect. She has agreed to honor my final 2 wishes. The first is that this document survives. The second, I cannot commit to paper. I have confessed my sins to my wife. May she find resolution in my death. With my eternal gratitude to my Japanese friend, I arrest my quill. Clint Van Zeeks.
Clint.
Male Strongheart. You colluded with Sesshu Jigoku in a criminal plot so immense it spanned the oceans. And you cold-heartedly murdered all those who knew the truth about what happened 10 years ago. But why did you set about that now, a whole decade later?
Ascend to the very peak. These last 10 years made me realize being the Lord Chief Justice wasn't enough. Short of becoming Her Majesty's Attorney General, I could have no real power to effect the changes needed in this country. And for that promotion, I needed to ensure no remnants of the past remained.
How could you?
I like everything to run smoothly, in the exact manner that I prescribe, like a well-oiled machine. And I was just a step away. And for your ambition to succeed. Did you even bother to count the number of brilliant people you had killed?
I mean, the Gilda was a jerk, so that's fine.
I said, not all of them are winners. All right.
Mr. Reaper, are you not forgetting something?
Such as?
You very much adopted your usual prosecutor-like demeanor in the proceedings now. But the reality of the situation is that you are the defendant in this trial. However, the presiding judge would appear to have fallen from the bench, as it were. May I suggest, therefore, that we entrust this final adjudication to an old friend?
Pretty sure I'm the judge here.
But my lord!
As a member of the judiciary, I have been following the proceedings from the gallery.
Yeah, you were the one who was eating popcorn.
Yes, I wanted to see how things unfolded. I don't think things are quite over, you know? Remember, we have this Eastern gentleman as the defense attorney, and, you know, surprising things like to happen with him.
That's very true, very true.
And
Continue.
it happened. Anyway, and I must say, I shan't ever forget the extraordinary battle between good and evil that I witnessed here today. The darkness that has blighted justice in our land these past 10 years has at last been dispelled. Thanks in no small part to the efforts of the bright young star from the east, Defense Counsel Naruhodo.
Yes, my lord.
On behalf of everyone here present in the Old Bailey, I give you my heartfelt thanks.
You're too kind, my lord.
Last time I faced you in court, just under a year ago now, I had the faintest of intimidation.
Intimations?
That's not intimidation. Intimations?
Intimations.
I've never heard that word before. That if British justice, so warped and twisted over its long history, was finally to know change. This might just be the man to do it.
Okay, well now he's saying it. Yeah, it literally means hint.
Yeah.
So,
I just looked it up too. What?
yeah.
But at the time, I wouldn't allow myself to acknowledge the possibility. I couldn't overcome my hatred of the Japanese after the circumstances of my brother's death. Mr. Naruhodo, allow me to apologize for countless discourtesies on my part. You are a liar. You are a lawyer of boundless talent.
I
You are a lawyer. You are a lawyer of boundless talent.
Well, thank you. I will pretend I didn't hear the little slip up there.
Slip of the tongue. I assure you. Listen, it's a work in progress. It's
I
a work in
understand.
progress. I can't 100% get rid of the racism, but I am aware of it. I am working on it. I am trying. It is a process.
No. In fairness, Lord Van Zieks, Mr. Naruhodo's bullshitted his way through quite a few of these trials, so you're right, he has lied quite a few times.
Well, still, all the same, you are still, all the same, a lawyer of boundless talent.
Oh, Lord Van Zieks.
When I first arrived in Great Britain, I was literally a nobody. Certainly not a lawyer. The truth is, my fortunes have entirely been made by the miraculous people I've met. My best friend Kazuma Asogi, who led me here to Britain in the first place. My loyal and ever-patient judicial assistant Mr. Sato, who helped me study to become a lawyer. The brilliant Lord Van Zieks, who never failed to challenge his Nipponese rival. And not to mention, the exceptional master of logic and reasoning, who showed me the true art of deduction, Mr. Sholmes.
Good God, man, could you stop that?
No. Saving the best for last, Mr. Naruhodo. What a relief.
Oh, but what about Iris?
And Iris as well. I couldn't get through it without her herbal, you get the idea.
And those
We had a gun!
those are-
We couldn't get through without it!
I was gonna say it in more elegant words, but that's right.
I'm well aware that without all these people's help and support, I wouldn't be where I am today. The truth is a guiding light that always leads to happiness. I lived by that principle for a long time now, but actually it's not true. The truth can also cause great pain, sometimes even leave people on the brink of despair.
And for that reason, there are those who feel the need to hide the truth, who do it instinctively even.
But as soon as we allow our eyes to settle on something other than the truth, the darkness takes hold. And from there it grows, until eventually, it makes us blind to the guiding light of the truth altogether. So that's why it's my belief that we must all resolve never to avert our eyes from what is just and true. So that we can continue to walk the straight and narrow path ahead.
Well, I must excuse myself now. But before I go, Mr. Naruhodo, let me compliment you on your grand opus.
Huh?
Without your beautifully composed case against Lord Strongheart, Her Majesty would have been unable to act. Thanks to you and your fellows, the haunting undertones corrupting Britain's justice system has been silenced.
Thank you very much.
Wait, I just realized something. So he said he's been at Buckingham Palace showing the Queen this from start to finish, right?
Uh-huh.
What about that time he was on the boat?
Iris was there the whole time.
Maybe from start to finish was after the boat. Like maybe he started recording the proceedings on the second day because they had a break.
Oh, okay. I forgot the break. All right.
Yeah, there was a whole day. They had the rest of the day off, and then they came back for the second proceeding. And I'm going to assume they mean they started recording when the second proceeding started.
See, I thought Lou was going to talk about when Sholmes actually came into the courtroom that one time, and I was like, well, yeah.
No, I'm talking about that time that you pulled the ears for the first time, and he was on the boat, and very clearly not Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, that was a different day.
So, until our paths cross again somewhere.
Okay, bye.
Well then, it would appear that this long trial has finally come to an end.
Oh, thank God. My apologies for any anxiety caused, my lord.
I'm quite sure we shall meet again here in the courtroom before long, Prosecutor Baroque Van Zeeks. In conclusion of these proceedings, I hereby declare the defendant, Baroque Van Zeeks,
not guilty. Whoo!
It's I brought the confetti. I'm actually the ancestor of Gumshoe.
Oh, really? Wait, who's Gumshoe?
Don't worry about it.
Time for a celebratory drink.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
For realsies.
Oh, thank God, I'm gonna get fucking wasted.
Oh, can I try to get wasted as you call it too?
Was that at me or was that at Baroque? I didn't get that question.
That was at Baroque.
The 4th of November, 4:21 p.m. The Old Bailey, defendant's antechamber. It really is all over. But did I sacrifice too much?
We came, we saw, we destroyed British law.
We sure did.
All right, let's go to the next country. Let's do it.
Mr. Naruhodo. I really must congratulate you. It was a truly splendid performance. Honestly, I couldn't be happier for you.
Oh, thank you very much. But I really couldn't have done it without you at my side through it all, Miss Susato.
Oh? Your kind words mean so much to me.
It really was this very splendid show, that, Naruhodo. I'd have thought you'd be smiling from ear to ear, but you look rather glum.
Well, we have to be kind of glum because we're out of time. Even though we're pretty much done with the case. So I would be pretty glum too. So, as I've already mentioned to the crew, we would probably need maybe another video or two to finish this up, but the case itself is done, and now we're just wrapping things up. So, you know, it's kind of our victory lap video when we come back again. So
it's fine. Baroque is going to spend the week getting absolutely wasted.
I wouldn't blame him.
Just completely, utterly wasted, like nonstop. Like that drawer with like the 12 bottles, it's empty.
It's true.
At least let Cosmo have some. Come on.
No, he needs this right now. You can get a cup, but like he needs this. After all, he needs the last 10 years of his life has been a lie. He needs this.
I mean, same for Cosmo, but okay.
Listen, you know what, Cosmo? Here, a bottle. You know, ration it out, but a bottle.